Good morning. This is the ShipConstructor tip video number 2. I want to show you guys something you may not be aware of, which is the revision tracker in ShipConstructor. A lot of times, especially if you're a checker or a lead, you want to, something comes back from a client, a problem with a part, that sort of thing. You want to know what went on with that part, who worked on it, when it changed, that sort of thing. So up under the ShipConstructor tab here, you'll see a command here called revisions. There's also SC revisions, just as the command itself if you want to type it in. I'm just going to expand this out so you can see the window that you get here. You can filter by whatever type it is, and then you can filter by date. So if you want to look for the revisions of what happened between a particular time frame, and these are all the different types of revisions that ShipConstructor keeps track of. So let's just say if we got a structure part that you want to know the what happened to it. So I'm just going to turn off my filters here and only turn on structure, just so it'll make the search that much faster. Down here in object, I'm going to type in the part name. In this case, I'm curious about what happened with part 194.025P039S. So I'm just going to type that in, and I'm going to hit search. Now, depending on how big the search is, like if you're searching through like the entire database and how big your database is, the search may take a certain length of time. So you can see here, this gives the entire history of that plate part. Right from the beginning of the time frame. It says who the user and also what they actually did. So when it was created and times it was modified, and specifically what was modified. So I can look here and I can see that Jordan, so J. Aylward, worked on this part last on June 22nd, and he added a corner treatment to it. So it's really helpful when you're trying to check part histories. The other thing you can do is actually search by username. So if you got a particular person on your team that's going in and sabotaging the entire project, you can search the username there and see everything that that person has done. But hopefully you don't have to do that. Anyway, it's a really powerful thing. I use it all the time on a JSS when looking at what happened in the history of particular parts. So keep that in mind, and yeah, give it a shot. Thanks.